Stylish, sir. 19. Okay. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
Season 2, Episode 2, Thicker Than Blood podcast. What's going on? How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. I'm no longer battling the coronavirus like I was in Episode 1 of Season 2.
Yeah, a little
I
case
don't
of
know if anybody
sniffles.
noticed, but I certainly noticed, and it totally sucked. My nose was slammed shut, just. But I went back to the gym.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, you went back to the gym. That's good.
I gotta say that actually, that's one thing I did do. I went to the gym like 2 or 3 days in a row, sat in that sauna for like a half hour.
Yeah.
Sweat all of that shit out, and I felt better almost immediately. No antibiotics or nothing. It was just like a sinus thing going on because I'm doomed. So I have a family.
For
curse.
everyone listening in, there's a family Kudelin curse that his father laid upon him of being
Sinuses just
sinuses always slam shut.
instant sinus infection.
So as we were growing up, it was always the oh, my sinuses are slammed shut. But once they're not, I'm going back to the gym.
He's talking about my dad.
Yeah.
He lived with my dad for a while. So.
Yeah.
But let's get into it because I've been waiting to talk about this. Mm-hmm. And I kind of teased it at the end of episode 1 about a certain judge
Okay.
who couldn't help himself. And, I was reading it again, and I had some more stuff that I just couldn't believe it. So this is in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
This guy's name is Donald Thompson. Was a judge for over 20 years, dude.
Okay.
And he was presiding over, there was a couple big cases. One of them, I believe, was a murder trial.
Okay.
And the other one was like this big civil suit where these people were awarded like $2.5 million by, I forget which company, a big company, that he judged. Those cases and others, he has been pinpointed by witnesses as using a penis pump during the entire trial for years.
Why?
So one cop in particular testified in another trial that he saw the judge putting something under the desk. And it was like a clear tube. And that's what started like kind of the investigation because he said it while he was testifying. The clerk that worked in the court, she said there was at least 10 times that she's aware of where you can hear the audio in that courtroom the whole time. It's the
Oh, Lord.
They did an investigation into it, and they actually ended up doing time.
Because of that?
Yeah, for like, I believe it was lewd conduct. And
How much time did he do?
6 years or something like that.
6 years for that?
Yeah, dude, it was
Oh,
crazy.
my God.
They revoked his pension and all that, and he's trying to appeal it, or he tried to appeal it.
Did anyone ask him why? Like, why? What was the point?
They never said anything like that.
Because from what I know and what I've read about penis pumps, they don't fucking feel good. Like, did they, like, look at this guy's face, like, as he's, like, sentencing people? It's just like, so you're gonna be sentenced. You're sentenced to 6 months in prison.
It started as an average day in the courtroom of Oklahoma District Judge Donald Thompson when court reporter Lisa Foster suddenly noticed the dapper and distinguished judge making an unusual noise.
It would be silent in the courtroom and he would start in on this pumping sound.
It definitely does not feel good. It fucking hurts probably.
Dude, it says, police built the case against the judge after one of Wall's officers testified in a 2003 murder trial. From the witness stand, the officer saw a piece of plastic tubing disappear under Thompson's robe. During a break, officers took photographs of the pump under the desk. Investigators later collected carpet samples, Thompson's robe, and a chair from behind the bench and found semen, according to court records.
It couldn't have been a penis pump then. I'm sorry. You're not coming from a penis pump.
They said they could hear the pumping noise.
Okay, were they...
Maybe this guy's a freak, dude. He's using a penis pump in court.
But
This guy's clearly off his rocker.
Were they... Was he using a penis pump, or was he using a fucking fleshlight? That would make more sense.
Fleshlight doesn't make that noise, though.
You haven't used one yet. I told you the noise that thing makes, and it is quite hysterical.
Dude, court reporter Lisa Foster told authorities she saw him use the pump at least 10 times during trials. She said the first time in court was in 2000, but she didn't tell authorities because she didn't want to be found dead in a ditch somewhere.
So wait, hold on. She saw his cock in this thing.
She said she saw him using it at least 10 times.
Now, you're sitting there in court, And this is what you hear. Listen. And then you hear it again.
Turns out that noise came courtesy of Judge Donald Thompson's penis pump.
Dude. I mean, see, when I think of a penis pump, I think of Austin Powers, all right?
Uh-huh.
When he's got like the thing, which like, and he does like the thing, you know, it's like a little like, you know, air pump thing.
Yeah.
Or like from what you're
kills
telling me.
random tasks with it.
He kills random tasks with the fucking
Random task.
Random task.
Oh. That really hurt.
He fucking throws the shoe.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, I feel like that is a two-handed operation.
Honestly, it's not mine.
No, use it.
Whether you're holding the pump on and like blood pressure, like, you know,
Oh, no,
or like you know, the same
Maybe
thing.
stuck it on there. It was just.
How did no one in the
Well, there was one
courtroom-
thing said that people made a remark. Jurors and others in Judge Donald Thompson's courtroom kept hearing a strange whooshing noise, like a bicycle pump or maybe a blood pressure cuff.
And this is what you hear. Listen.
During one trial, Thompson seemed so distracted that some jurors thought he was playing a handheld video game or tying fly fishing lures behind the bench. So this guy did have both hands under the bench.
Oh,
They thought he was
my
playing
God.
a fucking video game.
Oh,
Or
God.
tying fly fishing lures. How specific? Fly fishing lures.
What were his facial expressions? Like,
Oh,
like, because let me tell you something. If he was using a penis pump, there's no way this guy looked comfortable.
You don't, man, people are fucking sick freaks.
Oh, God. There are sick freaks out there, obviously. I mean, there's literally videos that I've seen of dudes getting kicked in the balls for pleasure. But they're not like, oh, yeah, that feels good. They're like, oh, God. But they enjoy it. They enjoy the pain, but it's still pain.
Right.
You know, they're not like smiling over it, like kicked them in the balls, like, yeah, yeah.
I don't
They're
know.
crying.
I'm telling you, I bet you it was a regular old penis pump, and that guy just got off on choking his dick.
That's so weird. Like, you, like,
Yeah.
Oh
You don't think
my-
him doing it in court, doing anything in court is fucking weird, dude? Like,
While he sat on the bench, he apparently felt it necessary to use his penis pump.
You know, he wasn't just doing these things in traffic court. There's a couple of murder trials he was on.
If someone's life is in the balance, you're looking at life in prison, and this guy is playing around with a penis pump?
no, that's so fucking bizarre. It's hilarious.
it's
But
beyond
it's
bizarre.
fucking bizarre.
Insane. That was a while ago. I think that happened in 2005.
Oh my God. I was
Yeah.
15 and I didn't know about this.
Crazy.
It upsets me very much. I wish I knew about that. Speaking of which, so I saw a video, another porno of someone using, because you brought up the whole thing, like, oh, you can have, you know, your girl use the fleshlight on you. So I saw a video of, like, you know, someone using fleshlight on someone else, and it was absolutely hysterical. Dude, the guy came in literally 30 fucking seconds.
Really?
30 seconds. It was the funniest thing ever, because literally, like, she just, does the preparation, puts the lube on him, puts the lube in the thing, and then literally, like, the first insertion, the guy's like,
Oh my God. I want
like,
a soundbite.
like, just you hear the, like, just
Oh
the
my
squid. I was like, oh
God.
Lord. I'm like, that must have felt good.
Wow.
And then literally within 30 seconds, he's like, and that was it.
I still haven't used mine.
You're
I haven't still haven't used the
unfucking-believable.
motorized one.
I don't know how you have not used it yet.
I think I'm waiting for like desperation, maybe. Or
Desperate. You shaved your beard. Desperation's very far off from now, okay? If you just kept letting it grow in, just didn't shave or wash or do anything, then it'd be a different story. Then we've been forced to use it.
yeah.
But at this point, you got the groomed beard going now.
It's been getting a good response. Been getting a good feedback.
Okay. well,
What?
that's
What are
good.
you talking about? Should I grab that stuff out of the background? Grab what?
The ladder and the stroller.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of funny. I mean,
Didn't even realize.
hey,
Cut. We should have went around the table like 3 more times with it. That would have been really good.
And then like real quick, like strangling him.
And you're just here the whole time like, and we're back.
We're back in. So anyway, all right. So
listen, I got kids, all right? I mean, the secret's out. The set is at Kyle's house, all right? The set's in Kyle's house. We don't have a fucking studio warehouse. This is my house, and this is the front room. I have kids, and sometimes their shit is here, and we were so busy fucking around with starting this, we didn't realize there was a princess wagon behind us. So. We're trying new things with the set. Why don't you guys say anything? Fuck.
Oh, that was good. Anyway,
It's all good. Anyway.
So we're back. All right.
So we're talking about the judge. You were telling me about a show that you were watching.
So I came in mid showtime when the missus was watching it. It's called 60 Days In.
Yes.
And
it's on, I think it's on like A&E maybe or something.
We were watching on Hulu, so probably
okay.
yeah. But I'm sure it's on. That's the original network. But
Yeah,
it was
60
pretty
Days
fucking
In.
cool. Just because I was very confused though about it. Have you watched it at all?
I watched the entire first season when it came out.
Okay,
like when it originally aired.
Okay, this is definitely not the first season then. I don't know what season this was.
A bunch more, and I'm like, how are they still getting away with this? Because basically what they do is they take, I don't know, 5 to 10 people and put them in a prison.
Yeah.
They're regular ass people, and they go into prison for 60 days to try and learn shit, I guess,
Well,
or see if they can make it. It's like a reality show.
Well, the whole
it's like Fear Factor on meth.
Well, the whole premises of the one that I was watching is that each person had a mission that they were on, that they're trying to find out what the fuck is going on in the prison that the guards don't know about, and the sheriff, and apparently all the guards don't know about what's going on with the show.
Right.
So only like a chosen few producers know, and then the sheriff and the warden apparently is that the warden's like the head of the prison?
Yeah.
They're the ones that know, and they're sending these people in to get close to the prisoners, like be a prisoner, act like a prisoner, get close to the prison, find out if there's drugs, where the drugs coming from, people have weapons,
Right.
what's going on, how are they smuggling drugs in and out of the jail,
Yeah.
and so on, which I thought was pretty fucking interesting.
It is. I just don't understand after the first season how are they still getting away with it? Because you don't think like every prison now is aware that they have all these cameras in there, and then they have a camera crew walking around or doing some kind of this.
Well, that's the whole thing. In the season I was watching this, and I was even asking them, like, where are these camera angles? Like the camera angles, like on the table, like looking up.
Yeah, there's cameras all over the jail.
All over the
Like,
jail.
they update their security system.
Yes.
But they're also pretending like they're filming a show in the prison as well. And they're mingling these people in there. So they're interviewing like the one in season 1.
Yeah.
They were doing like a prison
like confessional
thing, yeah. And they were interviewing a lot of prisoners,
Yes.
but also the reality show people.
Uh-huh.
And that was just the disguise to get to them.
Which again, I mean, dude,
crazy show.
It was very interesting. One of the things I really liked was one of the characters that they put in the prison. Everyone comes from a different background, and one of the guys, his name was Abner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this guy obviously volunteered to go in, was an ex-convict for a very, very long time, completely reformed and this, that, and the other thing. So they send him in to find out what's going on with the drug, like what's going on with the gangs and where the weapons and are there drugs being smuggled in and stuff like that.
Right.
And when he gets in, this fucking guy like acclimates back in quick, like just goes right. He's like, you'll shave my head and shit. Like he just gets right in, and he ends up becoming like the fucking head of the Latino gang in the prison within like a week.
Really?
Yeah, which was pretty. It was fucking interesting, man. It was pretty cool, and I just like the whole. One of the lines he drops was, because obviously it's like the whole thing is a race war in the prison. Everyone always is.
Right.
And apparently, like the white leader, you know, so it was a fucking. He looked like a Nazi. He was bald skinhead Jack dude. The guy Abner goes to him. Someone gets transferred into their pod, as they say, and they're like, "Yo, word around town is this guy's a rat," and he was one of the whites. Right. So he fucking pulls the guy aside, the fucking head of the whites, and he's just like, "Yo, we got a rat in the house." The way he just says like that, I'm like, God damn.
Oh, God.
And then he was just like, yo, man, you don't even know me. Don't come at me like that, this, that, and the other thing. And then eventually, like, the guy walks away, and then, you know, he talks to the fucking dude, who apparently is the rat, and they somehow get him kicked out of the pod. I don't know how the fuck that works or how that happens.
Right.
So then after all of that, he comes back. He's just like, look, like, you know, I don't know you. Don't come at me. Like, you're new here, this, that, and the other. He's like, yo, I may be new here, but, like, you know, basically saying like I'm the shit. Like don't fuck with me or I'll kill you.
Right.
The show was actually really fucking good. It was very interesting how that whole thing. But the thing that kept jumping out at me was the camera angles that were being used. I understand there's cameras in the prison, but literally, there's cameras like on the fucking table like this, like looking up at them talking. I'm like, how do they not know anything that's going on? Right. Is this real? Is this not real? I don't fucking know.
So that was gonna be my next question. He was like, do you think it's one of those scripted reality TV shows? Because it started looking like that with me.
I feel like every fucking reality show is scripted.
Right.
Like
to
all
some
of them.
extent.
To some extent.
To some extent, right.
But with this, I wonder, like, is this fucking scripted?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, how do you script this with fucking convicts?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You know, what was funny though too was I was like, damn. I was like, how the fuck are they going in here? I was asking Amanda about it. I'm like, yo, how are they volunteering to go into this fucking place with like these like killers and rapists and murderers? She goes, it's not federal prison. I'm like, oh. I'm like, what is it? She goes, it's like county prison, like county jail. It's not like this isn't like the worst of the worst people.
Yeah.
Because one of the guys I sent in, literally, I'm like, dude, this guy, like, who the fuck would ever believe that this guy committed a crime? It was like this like chubby white dude with like glasses and stuff, and he's like, the best part was like, I got to figure out how to get closer to everybody, you know. And he's like saying in the confessional, and then literally it shows him in the jail, like, Bible study right down here. I was like, that's how you're gonna get close to everybody? He's like, Bible study down here. No one sits with him, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get fucking stabbed.
There was a kid on the first season that was kind of like that. It was totally should never even been. He got like punched in the face. Fuck no. I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say. I do not want to go to jail. I'm not about that shit.
You already got the prison tats, bro.
No, that's not prison tats.
No. Like, actually fucking spent enough to buy a car on this fucking tattoo.
Literally.
So you did watch it, though?
Yeah, it was great. It's been a long time. It's been years. The first season came out probably 4 or 5 years ago. So it's been a while. But great show. I'd watch it again, maybe.
Yeah, no, it was...
Like I said, I think I stopped watching because eventually it was like, this is getting kind of silly. Some of this shit is just can't be real, you know? I'll tell you what I am all about.
What?
Male birth control.
Jesus Christ.
Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I call condoms.
No. Fuck that. I'm talking about the real deal.
All right, what do you got?
Male birth control.
Is it a pill?
No. There was a few years ago, I think like 2016.
They remove your cock.
2016, they were doing pills. And it was pumping you full of hormones, basically. It was like shots, maybe, and pills. They were fucking with your hormone levels to try to make you stop producing testosterone. Right?
So
they tested on like 280 people or so, and they had to stop because of the amount of side effects that were happening. And the side effects that were happening was like really bad acne, depression, mood swings.
So
steroids.
They put them on steroids.
Pretty much, it's like steroid reactions. So one person killed themselves.
That's one of the side effects?
So they tried to say that there was like a handful of people, I forget how many, that were suffering from depression.
Okay.
One of those people ended up killing themselves, but them killing themselves was unrelated to taking the drugs, is what the fucking people said from the case study. Unrelated.
Oh my God.
They were going to do it anyway.
They were going to do it anyway, so it has nothing to do with the fact that we're pumping them full of these fucking pills to make them sterile.
So that was 2016, so they had to stop those trials because of the side effects. So now, and as of 2019, I believe in India, doctors have come up with a shot that it's not hormones, it's basically like some kind of synthetic compound that they shoot into your vas deferens.
Your what?
Basically the tube from your nuts to your penis.
Your pee hole? Your urethra?
No, how you come. Where your cum comes from.
Okay.
It's the tube.
Okay.
That sperm travels through.
So they stick a needle in that.
They put a needle in there. That's what they cut when they do a vasectomy, man. They cut that shit and be done with it. So in this case, the male birth control is they take a syringe, they shoot into it. I don't know what the name of it's called.
Okay.
They shoot into this thing. It's male birth control.
It's horrible, whatever
male
it
birth
is.
control shot.
Okay.
I don't know if they have a name for it. So they shoot into the vas deferens, and this whatever they shoot into it solidifies.
Oh God.
And blocks the vas deferens.
Forever?
13 years it lasts. So hardens inside there and stops semen from being able to come through. It's got just under a 98% success rate for stopping pregnancies. With the study they did, it was like 300 people. I think 4 people still caused someone to get pregnant.
I'll tell you something right now.
RIZUG, reversible inhibition of sperm under guidance. RIZUG, if that's what they call it.
RIZUG? That sounds pretty fucking awful if you ask me.
That might not be it, because this has been showing promising results for decades. This is brand new, what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know.
I don't care what it's called. They could call it anything.
You're going to do it?
It's not as permanent as a fucking vasectomy.
How expensive is it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh,
it's not out yet. It's finally gone through the trial and made it all the way through the trial with a 98% success rate. So this is the first thing that they actually have where they're like, we think this might actually work. This may be the first true male birth control.
But it's so, it's not the same thing. When a girl is taking birth control, okay, she's taking birth control pills. If she misses one day, it kind of negates the whole thing.
Okay.
You're getting an injection of something that is solidifying in your vas deferens, which sounds so gross and fucking terrible, that is going to prevent you from having kids for 13 fucking years.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You might as well just get a vasectomy at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if you could still, if you still ejaculate from it, because I don't know exactly, because when you get a vasectomy, you still ejaculate fluid.
Yeah, you still come.
Yeah, it just has no sperm in it, has no semen in it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they block your vas deferens and talking about the same thing as cutting it, is it not? So that fluid's still coming from somewhere else. I don't know where that fluid's coming from.
I don't know.
So as long as you still come something, because from what I heard, that was my biggest thing about getting a vasectomy. It was like, I don't want to stop coming. I love that part. That's like my favorite. That's my favorite part.
I mean, that's what we work towards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I'm waiting for the fireworks. So I don't want to cancel the show. But I don't want any more fucking kids to show up. So don't need that.
Okay.
And so I know with a vasectomy, you do still come. It just has no semen. So if this thing, the shot that you get, you still come and have some ejaculate, but no semen, I'm probably totally 100% down. I'd have to wait. I'd probably have to wait. I'd wait a few years.
Okay, all right, so what if, because vasectomy is still not 100% either.
Vasectomy.
Vasectomy, whatever the fuck it's called. It's not 100% either.
It's almost, man. It's so close.
Well, how much closer can you get besides 98%? 99%?
It's like, 99.9.
Okay. But they could I've heard that those can somehow reverse themselves.
I think.
That's a thing.
I don't know, I think so.
And this is coming from my general education from the show House. He mentions that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it can happen.
It can, supposedly. Yeah. So if that's the case, which one would you pick?
Like same cost, all that?
Yeah. If it was the same cost.
Same risk?
It seems pretty
obviously
similar.
With the shot, it's brand new. We don't know about side effects, long-term, things like that.
Okay, so what would you pick? What if the shot was cheaper?
I'd probably, let's even say same cost, I would probably do the shot.
Really?
Yeah, because
even though it hasn't been around that long, you have no idea what the fuck it's gonna do to you.
I probably would do the shot because the vasectomy is permanent, and I don't know what happens.
It's not
in
permanent.
The future.
You could actually go get a surgery to get it undone.
Wait, you can undo the vasectomy. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd probably do the yeah.
Okay.
I want to do a vasectomy. It's just I can't afford it right now.
Okay.
So that's just the reality of it. But
I'm still stunned how that's not covered by insurance. Like even just a little bit.
So I don't know, man. I'm interested to see. Like I said, I wouldn't, even if it came out tomorrow, I'd wait 3 to 5 years to get that thing because I don't, I don't want to be the guinea pig. I don't want to be in that first batch.
Well, apparently a bunch of people
5 years down the road and be like, oh my God. Who
what
knows what?
Dude, this is why I would not do it.
Yeah.
I would definitely not do it.
Just for the fear of side effects.
Yeah. Just for the fear of side effects. It's too fucking new to be fucking with that area nonetheless, too.
That's why I don't want to fuck with that area at all. Even vasectomy scares me, man.
Yeah, it's
I
understandable.
have no issues down there. Like, knock on wood.
Well, I don't think there's really complications from stuff like that. It's not like the doctor's gonna sneeze when he's like, "Oh, let me cut the vas deferens." Oh shit, your cock is gone.
Yeah.
Like
my luck. Like, listen, we accidentally sliced one of your balls in half. What? Has that ever happened before?
Like, yeah, well, actually, Dr. Thompson sneezed when he was cutting your vas deferens with that broadsword on the wall over there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Oh, God damn it.
Jesus.
It's so fucking terrible.
So speaking of penises.
Yeah.
We've been skipping a segment for a while.
Okay.
Let's move on. Talk about somebody else's penis aside from mine for once.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we've been skipping a segment in the past couple episodes. I'd like to get back to it because it's a pretty fun segment and something that you kind of brought up and originated. What are they packing?
Ah,
I know you've been waiting to get back to it.
What are they packing?
Yeah. So
all right. I've been thinking about a couple things. All right.
All right.
Now, we brought up obviously a couple different superheroes and this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, we did DC and then we did Marvel.
We did. Okay. So why don't we bring up some actual real people? Celebrities and so on. I think that'll be pretty entertaining. It'll be funny.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So speaking of which, one of the superheroes we brought up was Superman. Okay. We brought up that show, The Witcher, which obviously we both need to finish watching, so we can talk about that.
Incredible show.
Okay. Mr. Henry Cavill. Not Superman, not The Witcher. Henry Cavill.
Well, didn't they modify his Superman suit just like fit his package or some shit like that?
No, that was Brandon Routh. That was the guy who played Superman in Superman Returns, which that movie fucking sucked. But Brandon Routh's cock apparently is so fucking big, they actually had to like change the suit because it wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
Which I thought was hilarious.
Awesome.
I was like, God damn, good for you.
Dude.
That's how Superman should be.
Good for you, dude.
I had to modify my suit because my dick was too big.
I built the suit around my dick. Oh my God.
So Henry Cavill, he is the Witcher. He is every girl's dream right now, apparently.
Yes.
What is Henry Cavill packing?
Well, he's like 6'1".
Is he 6'1"?
Apparently he's like 6'1".
Okay, so he's got some height to him.
Got some height.
I'm going average, man. I think he's just running the mill, normal fella. Enough to please,
kind of what you think,
but not enough to please, but not too little to disappoint.
Yeah.
That's what I think for Henry Cavill.
See, I'm like knee deep. What a weird way to say it. I'm knee deep in Witcher right now, dude. And I gotta say, just based upon how badass he, I gotta think he's packing some heat.
Really?
He's gotta be packing heat to play that guy.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm going. Yeah, he's gotta be. Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. Well, you fucking all right. So let's go even more. People from DC that actually played the characters. I didn't see the movie Gone Girl, but Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Supposedly, according to Jennifer Gardner, she went on, I think it was on Ellen, and straight up just said that, yeah, my husband has a fat fucking cock. She basically said that on Ellen.
Yeah, probably like a soda can. That's what I picture Ben Affleck.
Yes.
Soda can.
Yes,
like,
soda can.
Like good solid 4 3/4 inches.
17 inches around.
Yep. Straight up Coca-Cola can.
Oh my God. So Affleck is all girth.
Was that a
pretty
chode?
much?
Yeah,
all girth on Affleck.
For sure.
That's actually funny. So this is actually something that I was thinking of. Besides this, obviously we go the male route. Let's go the female route. On what is she packing?
Oh God.
Gal Gadot, the girl who plays Wonder Woman.
Oh.
She is quite the Amazonian. She's tall, sexy as hell.
Yeah, that's probably.
I don't think there's any nudes of her out. I know, I've looked.
Perfect.
What is she packing down in that region? Do you think she's got a lippy vagina, or do you think it's like nice and pretty, stage curtain?
I think it looks,
You thinking perfect?
I bet she looks amazing.
Really?
Yep.
What is she?
Bet
Do you know
looks
what
like
Nash?
nice, mature MILF vag.
What
she might not be a mom, but she's
what is
just like
what is a
like the.
what is a MILF vag?
She's got some carpet down there. It's not totally shaven.
God damn it!
I'm all about.
Don't ruin it for me.
So nice skim coat, fucking fur down there, and just nice, not like too tight, but definitely I definitely don't think it's lippy. I'm telling you, bro, it's probably a fine specimen.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I bet you it's beautiful.
Really?
For sure.
Steve-O, what is she? Do you know what nationality she is?
I'll check.
Oh,
Because
she's Amazonian, dude.
I'm curious about that.
Oh,
What do you think her breasts look like? Because I don't think I'm almost positive there's no nudes. Nipples. What are we talking? We talking about little tiny ones, or we talking about the big fucking like
not big ones.
no pepperoni?
Probably maybe a little bigger than average.
It's impressive.
You know?
It's impressive.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So good nipple to tit ratio.
Oh, yeah. I bet you she's the total package. That one.
From Israel.
Oh, she has gotta have
Smoke show.
She's gotta have a carpet down there.
Smoke show.
Yeah, there's gonna be hair down there.
Smoke show. She's incredible. Definitely some carpet.
It's definitely gonna be some carpet down there.
Oh, for sure. Which is amazing. Like right up my alley, bro.
Hey, I'm sure it's neat.
I've never liked the totally bald thing, the totally completely shaven thing.
Listen, if you want to get me to vomit real quick, show me a really hairy vagina, and I'll fucking throw up right on you.
I'm not talking really hairy, but show me you're a woman. You know, that's what I want to see. I want to know I'm with a woman. Like,
don't you have eyes?
Yeah. But
look at everything else.
Like, I don't know. It's just
listen,
my thing.
It's everyone else's preference.
I don't mind if it's shaven. If you like to shave it, that's cool. But I actually prefer.
So like, all right. So like, what if it's
on there?
All right. So here's the slit. All right. Are you talking like on it?
That's fine.
Like on it or above it?
Yeah, on it and above it's fine with me, dude. Yeah, I'm cool.
On it? Really?
Sure.
Oh my God.
I've seen girls that have like, you know, there's slit and there's like a rectangle like up here. There's like 3 inches between this rectangle piece.
Just like a rectangular.
It's like the female version of a fucking mullet. Like, what are you doing?
Like a rectangular, like fucking like patch
if you're
of
gonna
grass.
have a patch, it better be right on the top. You know what I'm saying? Right on there,
touching
little
the
hair.
Oh,
just like a little
the landing strip, right?
Yeah, just one little.
See, you know what? That actually doesn't really bother me that much. But everything down here, like the actual, like I can't have anything above it. It'll make me sick unless it's like you get a landing strip, but the landing strip is like really shaved. You know what I mean? Like scruff on a guy. You know what I mean? But like that short, but like landing strip. That's okay. I'm all right with that. Nifkin hair, like Grundle hair, dude. I don't know about you. No, I'm talking about like if you have scruff on your face and it's really short, that amount of hair, like lengthwise, but shaped in the landing strip. I don't mind that.
Jesus.
That's okay.
Stubble?
Yeah, stubble.
Stubble.
I'm okay with stubble.
Oh my God. It's fucking terrible, dude. Listen, I don't want super hairy.
We've got Bush. Oh, hello, pie.
You better be groomed. I don't want it as long as my facial hair.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, you're changing it up on me a little bit.
Yeah, I want it tight. I mean, it doesn't have to be stubble.
Okay, I'm gonna do an experiment here real quick. So I want you to put your head right here, sideways facing the camera. All right, so just, all right, no, face the camera, face your face. All right, so like imagine this was the top. Imagine that was the top. Yeah, so like imagine like this and then like the beard here. Like what if it looked like that much hair?
That's bald to me.
Not me, you.
Oh, this much?
Yeah.
That's like you're getting a little, you need to make sure in a week or so you're trimming it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be buzzed, it doesn't have to be stubble. Could be hair there. And when it starts getting too long, it's a little much.
Because let me tell you something right now.
But I like...
That's what I picture on Gal Gadot, being from Israel, right?
I wouldn't
Israeli?
mind if this was on her. I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind this. Like, this is, I don't know. I've always had a thing for older women, mature women.
How old are we talking?
It's just always been older than me. You know what I'm saying? So right now, 50's pushing it. 50, right now for me, 50 is pushing it. I'm 32.
You wouldn't go with a 50-year-old?
I didn't say I wouldn't. I also didn't say I haven't.
Listen, I've been with a 54-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm younger than you.
No, but 50's pushing it.
Well, listen, it's...
But 40, like a 40, and there's some some beautiful 40-years out there, man. That's like right up
beautiful
my alley.
4-years, 50-years. I mean, that's all over
What
the
do
place.
right now? I'd say mainly
30.
The girls I'm into mainly right now are probably like 36 to 39.
Okay, all right.
But there's also, there's a couple of 28-year-olds that have surprised me.
No, okay. No 20-year-olds thrown in there?
No.
Could you do that?
22. I was with a 22.
No, 20.
I haven't been with a 20-year-old.
Could you? Or would that bother you?
It depends on the girl. She'd have to be mature. It couldn't be like a teeny bopper 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'd have to be, like, you wouldn't think she was 20 looking at her. It'd be like, oh, she's got to be 25, 26, something like that.
Okay.
But it turns out she's 20, and she's really 20. Maybe. Still a little sketchy. 22 for me was kind of like, that's fucking young. Well, I also thought that girl was fucking 25, 26 years old. I didn't believe her until I saw her fucking ID. And I was like, holy shit, because we went out and had drinks. I saw her get carded.
Yeah.
So I was like,
well, let me tell you something. I never had a problem with that. Okay. But it was weird when I was like 25 or 26 and I got with a 19-year-old. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like, it was almost weird to the point I'm like, you're 19.
Yeah. Wow. That's why I don't know if I could fuck with a girl that was under the drinking age. That's where I think it gets weird for me.
Understandable.
You know,
why? Because you can't go out and get a drink?
That might be it.
Really?
Because then it's like, oh, you're a fucking baby.
I
Like,
fucking love the fact that they wouldn't be able to go out and get a drink. Because I hate fucking drunk girls.
No, because then, you know, at that age, you're just fucking retarded, too. You're so stupid at that age. And it's like,
What,
I don't wanna
21?
deal with this. Yeah. You really don't mature until you're like 25, man. 25 is where you really start becoming an adult. Not 18.
Males or females? What are you referring to?
Both.
Really?
Both. Later for girls.
I was gonna say, man, dudes aren't fucking any better, I don't think, when it comes to maturity shit. I mean, because put it this way, when I would go out to a fucking place, like when I was like in my 20s, like I'm still in my 20s technically, but when I was like 24, 25, and I'd see that like just random like 38-year-old, like 40-year-old out at like fucking Bamboo, be like, yeah, bruh, like
I don't want to be that guy.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, if you're out there because you know you're with your wife and you're out in Seaside, you want to go in and get a drink real quick, whatever. That's different. But this guy like coming up, hanging out with me, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Like the situation right now, like Bamboo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
bro, you need to fucking
go home to your family.
Go home and start a family.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Holy shit.
So, but anyway, back to what are they packing? Besides, you know, went over Henry Cavill, fucking Ben Affleck with his fucking soda can wang, and Gal Gadot with her apparently perfection of a twat.
Beautiful.
What do you think about... It's hard to bring this up because he's passed away. Heath Ledger.
Oh.
What do you think the best Joker ever was packing?
Average.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the word was out that he apparently was packing something pretty
Really?
hefty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Apparently he had some length.
Really?
Supposedly, yes.
No shit.
Yeah. I don't think he ever did a nude scene. I heard that James Franco was packing some fucking grotesque heat.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I think he did like a full nude scene.
Shout out to the white guys.
Where he was like completely like flaccid and people were like scared of it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Speaking of flaccid wangs, fucking dude, did you ever notice this when we were growing up? Obviously, you know, you're smaller, you're younger. You fucking, you know, go to the bathroom, you know, your dad's there, walks by naked, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh my God.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, what is it with 90s dads with having just enormous cocks?
I don't know, because I always wondered, the last time I ever saw my dad's wang, I had to be like... I had to have been like 8 or 9 years old, probably.
Oh God!
And like came out of like the shower or something. I forget. And he like had I don't know what it was. He came running around, and it was crazy because like he came like running through the doorway. And like by the time he like had to like scoot get from the bath. I don't think he had a towel or something. You know, whatever it was. And he like ran into the bedroom, and like I was coming out of my room, and he went like this, and he was already in his bedroom, but his cock was still in the hallway, like trailing, like, and I was like, Jesus Christ! And then I remember thinking, well, it stuck in my head because I was like, is mine gonna get that big? Like, is that how big they get? Like, and it was just like flopping around, like.
So it was soft.
Oh, yeah.
Completely flaccid.
It was like fucking...
Just flopping in the wind?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And, it was, yeah, impressive.
You know, I'll tell you, and I remember the first time I saw my dad's wang, it was quite fucking horrifying. Because I gotta tell you, man, because like it literally looked like just, like, I was young, I was probably like 6 or 7, it just like, wow, that looks like mine, only on like fucking steroids. Like, what the fuck? Why does it look so fucking fat. Like, what the fuck? Like, literally, and he was peeing, and I'm just like, Dad, yeah? And I'm like, ew. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
what's wrong?
Oh my God. Probably the best story. Every fucking person I feel like has a story of when they first saw their dad's wang. My friend, let's call him Andy.
Okay.
I don't want to drop his name.
All right.
He told me one of the greatest stories ever of the first time he saw his dad's penis.
Okay.
And his dad is fucking hysterical. I've heard him on the phone. And his reaction was the greatest thing ever. Apparently they were peeing at a urinal. And he saw it, and he was like Harvey, he goes, "It's all right, you can look." he goes, "That's a man's dick right there."
Oh my God.
He tells me, he goes, "Dude," he goes, "it was so fat, bro. It was fucking horrifying." He goes, "Dude," and then he would always tell me, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, I got a dick like a soda can."
Oh
like,
my God.
Yeah,
He's got an Affleck dick.
Yeah, he's got an Affleck dick. Which, when he told me that story, though, it was just like, yeah, it's like, that's a man's dick right there.
Oh
He's
my
like, "Don't worry."
God.
Just the best. Don't worry, son. You can look. It's okay.
Yeah, right,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Because I'm picturing him be like looking at it like,
oh,
what the fuck? Like, why does it look like that?
Oh my God.
It's the same thing. You wonder yourself, like, is that how they all look? Like, is that how they all look when you get older and bigger and fatter? Apparently not the case with most people. Apparently that doesn't happen with everybody. But at the same time, I don't know what it is, man. Apparently all dads from the 90s had fucking huge dicks.
Dude, yeah. That's the only time I think I really remember seeing it. That stuck in my head because I remember being like, is that how big mine's gonna get? Like, oh my God. Well, it was like black. It was like a black dick. Why is it so dark? You got a transplant or something.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Hilarious. And oh man. And I remember like he was like walking around and it was just like hitting each hitting each leg as he was like his thigh like just kept I'm like, good God.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, why?
My God. Dude, this is certainly turned into the cock episode. Like, this is an episode of cocks.
Let's move on. So obviously that was What Are They Packing? And apparently you learned something about our fathers. But let's move on to our next segment, man. What do we got?
Segue right into, I think, our most popular segment, at least when it comes to me, are What's the Etiquette, dude? And
okay.
I think in the last, 7, I've asked you a question. So what do you want to go with What's the Etiquette today? I'm going to put it in your hands.
Okay.
What would you like to cover?
Well, we had a couple of different ones that we want to do. Obviously, we'll get to them all eventually. The one that I want to address is... Okay, I like this one. This is going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
All right. So, what is the etiquette on showing your friends and or, I guess, family sex tapes of yourself? What is the etiquette on that?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out myself. What do you do? I mean, All right, so obviously same-sex friends and relatives.
Yes, obviously, yes.
Well,
what if you, what...
You got, a really cool sister?
You show your sister that or some shit?
I don't know, dude.
Like I said, check this thing
First
out.
of all, God.
That's how that taboo porn starts.
I don't know. For me, it's like some things are better left to the imagination, as I was saying. I just wouldn't. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. It obviously depends on who it is, but even for instance, for me showing you something.
Well, we're not technically blood brothers. We're thicker than blood.
Yes. Right. But you're still my brother. I still see you every fucking day.
Yeah.
So it's still awkward. I don't know if I could show you a video of my dick. Even if it's no face, no face,
all
can't tell
wang.
it's me, but you know it's me.
You know.
And it's clearly my dick. And my dick is this focal point of this thing. I don't know if I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
Oh my
God.
Here's
my biggest thing. My biggest thing, okay? Because obviously, me and you have known each other for quite a long time.
Of course.
You've known girls that I've been with.
Yes.
So there's, at least between
It was one
us,
specifically. It was just one, yeah.
And then, there's at least between us, a bit of a legend with myself. So For me, my biggest thing with showing you some kind of porn tape with me in it is that I would be so afraid that my dick is not as big as you picture it in your head. And it ruins the fucking legend for you. Like, all right, that's it? Like, I thought it was a baby arm. Like, I thought it was a, if it's not literally like, looks like my arm, you're like, oh, that's, all right. And then it's gonna be like, well, it's not that big.
So what does that matter, though?
Because I enjoy having the legend of a massive wang. What guy wouldn't love that? What guy wouldn't love that? That's my biggest thing. I just don't, I'd rather live forever within your head. You think I've got a huge cock.
Well, the only person that I technically heard it from firsthand was someone who literally is 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
So then you never really know what's going to happen with that. You know what I'm saying?
She's 4 feet tall.
Whatever. I mean, at that point, you're just fucking...
And it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
So what does that mean? It fucking grew
but
since then?
I also share everything with you. I'm
No,
no
I know.
makes the stuff up that I tell you.
No, of course
people
not.
People say to me, all that other show.
It is what it is. Your father even told me that he has a big penis, which
My
was
dad,
so
that's my dad.
weird. It was so strange. I was like, Mike,
I'll tell you right now.
come on.
I'll tell you right now. From what I could remember, I don't think I'm as big as my dad's. My dad was a massive cock, dude. Still, to this day, one of the biggest flaccid cocks I've seen. Aside from
I know for a fact I'm not as big as my dad.
So,
okay? So it's like I know for a fact that I'm not. Anyway, so let's wrap this shit up. Season 2, Episode 2, Thicker Than Blood podcast. Justin and Kyle. We are going to leave you with a like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Watch Steve-O's Revenge. Part 1 and 2 are both up on our channel. Don't miss it. It is the best. Catch our combat chat that we just posted earlier today. Did we post it?
I'm about to post it soon.
We got a combat chat that we just posted. I'm constantly posting combat chat and content. I want to engage with people in the MMA world and want to know what you guys think is going to happen this weekend. Let us know. Kyle and I are out.
Ring the bell.
Ring it.
We're out.
SS for life. That's regular. Yeah.
Style and soul.
I spoil my lover, we matching in Louis. Look like she ready to star in a movie. Smoking on gas, my eyes red like a ruby.